In this talk, we present our paper HanDiffuser, Text-to-Image Generation with Realistic Hand Appearances. Text-to-image diffusion models have shown remarkable progress in recent years. They can generate images with good composition and structure. However, they struggle a lot in generating realistic-looking hands. They generate hands with an incorrect number of fingers, improbable poses, weird hand shapes, and poor hand-object interactions. These models are trained with huge amounts of data, several millions. Therefore, clearly, training data is not an issue. Generating hands is challenging since they are highly articulate and have high-scale variations. Hands are almost always occluded when interacting with objects. Furthermore, even for the same object, there can be multiple affordances and hand-object interactions further change. To generate realistic-looking hands, we propose to inject geometrical and topological hand priors to existing diffusion models. Specifically, we use a parametric hand model to capture the finger articulations, hand poses, and hand shapes. To inject hand priors to the diffusion models, we propose a two-step based architecture. For the first step, we develop a small diffusion model that takes a text prompt as input and generates the pose and shape parameters of the SMPLH body model. The second step is another diffusion model that generates images from text by conditioning on the parameters obtained from the first diffusion model. We train the first diffusion model using text and SMPLH pairs. We train the second diffusion model using text, SMPLH, and image triplets. Notably, for the second diffusion model, we develop a novel text and hand encoder to obtain a joint representation, which is used to condition the image generation. The text and hand encoder captures text, 3D hand joint orientations, 3D hand shape, and 2D hand joint positions in the image space. Here are some qualitative results from the first component. Given a text input, we can generate good quality SMPLH humans corresponding to the text. Here are some qualitative results from the end-to-end pipeline. Given a text input, we generate the SMPLH human using the first component. We then choose camera parameters and project the hands onto the 2D image space. We use these 2D hands together with the 3D hand, along with the original text input, to generate the final RGB image. Here are some more qualitative results from our method. We can generate realistic-looking hands by injecting accurate hand priors. We also compare our method with stable diffusion. As we can see, our method improves the quality of generated hands drastically. We also conducted some ablation studies to study the effect of using 2D hand features and 3D hand features, and we found that using both 2D and 3D hand features helps to generate realistic hands. The 2D hand features helps in embedding the hand into image space, and the 3D features helps in capturing hand shapes and orientations. Quantitatively, we compare our methods with different variants by computing FID and KID on full images as well as the hand crops. We also conduct user studies to study the quality of generated hands. We measure two aspects in our user studies. First, we consider how natural the hand looks in generated images. Second, we consider how well the hand poses in generated images align with the input text prompt. Here is a sample user study example. We collect over 700 responses and compare our method with other variants. We find that our method produces better quality hands than competing methods. Of course, there are failure cases. Failure cases mainly occur when there are complex hand-object interactions. To summarize, we propose a two-step approach to generate realistic hands in diffusion models by injecting geometrical and topological priors.